It's in the game.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're off in Detroit. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. So that is one up to the 21 and out of bounds.
21-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Goff taken right to the air. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, Shell.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
7-yard gain. That's good. We're on Lions. First down.
On first down, it's Goff. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's another Detroit
First down throw from Goff.
First down.
And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete.
Intended for Isaac.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Lions first down.
They're gonna throw again. Goff. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Trying setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. There he goes on the right side. 40. At the 20. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
Touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it. Wow.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Sailors now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ric Flair. What's up? 180. Shell.
Goff trying again here after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Working quickly here.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Intended for
He was hoping to get it to Isaac to Slaw there. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
We go tonight. 180. What's that?
Gibbs now from the gun. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at
Working
the
quickly
45-yard
here.
line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 10 yards. brings up 4th down.
DC, DC. Super 1, Ric Flair, 11. 11, hey, 5. DC, DC. Is that?
Here comes the 4th down snap to Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call, the coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Penix now on 1st down. Finds his man over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Penix on 1st down. We look underneath here. Robinson. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Two-point try coming. Penix and his offense getting set.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get two.
Falcons 13, Lions 8.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Sailors now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check. We go tonight. 20. What's that?
Shotgun snap here to Goff. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Jalen Walker. And the Falcons get it back after making their 3rd first half interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Hits his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Second down, looking for options. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Short pass brought in, and he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. Offense to the line fast.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's on target to Williams. Still has some space up near midfield. The 30. Makes the 15. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Penix here from the gun. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of a yard. And it's
3rd down. It's Penix. And we put everything he's got behind it. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
4th down, Penix. That one complete to Pitts. A minute 56 seconds left in our first half. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
1 yard gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
A pickup of 17. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
2nd and 7.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, Largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. Staying with Robinson. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves at 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
On the shotgun, Penix. Intercepted in the end zone. Devontae Maddox comes up with it. And he's out in the clear. Hits the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 a multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions push the lead to 2 scores now. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Taking a shot deep here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Taking a chance to the end zone. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Gonzalez now for the extra point. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Falcons cut the lead down to just 2.
Falcons 20.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Lions 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
On 1st down, it's gone. Flushed out of the pocket. That's complete to St. Brown outright. We'll muster a little down to the 30. In on the tackle, the 1st rounder out of Georgia, Jalen Walker. From the gun, Goff. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
17. Hey, 5. What's up?
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push this to an 8-point game. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions push the lead to 2 scores now.
Falcons 20.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To the air with Penix. He's trying to go deep again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's complete inside the 35. And goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, Penix to the air. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
This is a heater going deep. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons cut the lead down to just 2.
Falcons 27.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Sailors now on the return. Things going well so far. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
Their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Hey, Shell, here we go. 180.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Like 20. What's that?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Cut. Like 20. Cut.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
He was brought down by Root Aurora. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Falcons' 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
180!
Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 5 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
For a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
180!
Now Dan Campbell with that clock running down. Yeah, he decides to call timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Ric Flair! Cut! 180! Turbo set!
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Maverick! What's up?
They're going to pass it here. Catch made. And he will have the Lions first down. And they can start to celebrate now. This one's over.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Gibbs. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown, Lions.
Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. And like the game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. Get a 2-score game now late.
36, Falcons 27.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Penix now. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Trying to push deep downfield. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.